Daniel Cormier is not a fan of the idea of an immediate rematch between Alexander Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev. DC says that it wouldn't be fair to Yair Rodriguez or Beneil Dariush. On the DC and RC show, DC went on to say Islam's got work to do in his own weight class, and so does Alexander Volkanovski. Volkanovski owes it to Yair Rodriguez to go and give him an opportunity to try to become the undisputed champion of the world. And I don't know if it's fair to Beneil Dariush if he beats Charles Oliveira to not get his chance for a fight at the lightweight championship of the world. This is the danger in super fights. You get a close super fight and people are clamoring to see it again, when in reality, we have two divisions that need the champions back in order to really give us a little clarity. Here is Dana White's latest edition of kItFriday. This time Dana has Italian fried rice.
What's up, everybody? This is kItFriday here at UFC headquarters, and today we'll be trying the Italian fried rice. In a hot wok, cook together diced mushrooms, zucchini, Italian sausage, and diced pepperoni. Once that's cooked, add egg, sun-dried tomatoes, day-old rice, and pesto. All right, here we go. I'm not a big fan of pesto, so that'll probably ruin it right out the gates for me. Surprise, surprise. That is awesome. That was actually very good. And I do not like pesto. That's a winner. Very good. I'm actually blown away by how much I like this.
Dana White also announced a celebration of life for Stephan Bonnar happening this Sunday.
What's up, everybody? So this Sunday, we are having a celebration of life for Stephan Bonnar. A lot of the cast from season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter is going to be there. Stephan's family, friends, a lot of our employees, etc. Media, everybody. Fans, we gave away like 500 tickets to fans. First come, first serve. So for those of you that couldn't make it, would like to see it, it will be live streaming on UFC.com, YouTube, and UFC Fight Pass. All free. And it's at 2 o'clock on the East Coast. So join us to celebrate the life of Stephan Bonnar.
Josh Thomson on the Weighing In podcast discusses Aljamain Sterling and how Aljo has a problem with him because of what he said prior to the rematch with Petr Yan.
And I know, look, Aljo's got a little beef with Big John and I because of what we had said about him in terms of the first Petr Yan fight. He came out and proved us wrong in the second Petr Yan fight. I have no ill will towards the guy. No matter what he said about me and whatever, I know he's like, oh, Josh, he used to like you as a fighter, man. But, man, you disrespected me. Now you're a and I'm like, Aljo, like, I just called what I saw. And I know not everyone wants to hear that. I know fighters don't want to hear that. And nobody wants to hear the truth. But what I saw was somebody that kind of just, I don't think that you faked being hurt. But I just felt like you faked at the end how dramatic it was. Like you didn't know what was going on. You knew what was going on. And it's okay. I wouldn't have wanted to carry on getting fighting too against someone like Petr Yan, knowing that you could potentially never get that title shot again. You get the title. Good. Then you went out there and proved everyone wrong in the second fight. So you're the better guy. That's really what it comes down to. Like, that was what it came down to at the end. Like, now this fight is a little bit different because stylistically, I've been on the record to say that Henry Cejudo's a bad matchup for Aljo. But where I've got to take Aljo's side though on this is that Aljo's been active. He's fought Petr Yan twice. He got prepared for TJ Dillashaw. I mean, I know it wasn't the best fight, but like he has got the abilities to beat Henry, but Henry's definitely got the abilities to beat him.
Conor McGregor is confident in his upcoming fight against Michael Chandler. Conor did an interview with the Mac Life yesterday on the set of The Ultimate Fighter. Conor said, I think I'm just going to slice through Michael Chandler. I think I'm a little too slicey for him than anyone else he's fought. A little too snappy and whippy. I think I'll slice through him. During the same interview, Conor joked about having the fight take place at 185 pounds. Michael Chandler reposted it to his Instagram story. He wrote 185 please. And here is some new footage of Conor McGregor appearing to be intoxicated outside the Ultimate Fighter house.
Be outside the fighter's house, yeah. Wait tomorrow morning. Wake up tomorrow morning, you're looking for that. And then I am the issue. Click, clack. The mic's back on the attack and that rock all over.
Tyron Woodley says that he's open to return to the UFC down the line. Tyron's last fight was against Vicente Luque back in March of 2021, where he lost via submission in the first round. Tyron was riding a 4-fight losing streak before parting ways with the UFC. Speaking to BJPenn.com, Tyron said, "I'm a free agent, and I'm enjoying my liberation. I'm enjoying doing what I want to do, fighting when I want to fight, and fighting for the amount of money I want. I'm the only guy in this sport that can do that. I know some guys are just recently free agents, but with the magnitude of what I'm doing right now, nobody is doing. To be the trailblazer, and the one and only, and be the first fighter that can go in box, kickbox, Muay Thai, I can do Bellator, ONE, PFL, or Glory. I can do my own shit and make top dollar. I'm very thankful, very blessed." On potentially returning to the UFC, Woodley continued, "I have no door closed. I'm a businessman. I can fight in any business I want to. I can fight in any organization I want to. ONE, Bellator, Glory, PFL, UFC. I don't get my feelings hurt in business. I don't have to invite you to my daughter's birthday as long as the check clears." Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal goes down at UFC 287 on April 8th. In a recent interview with Submission Radio, Burns says that he's looking to finish Masvidal. He went on to say, "I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be bloody. I think you're going to get to a point that we're going to bang. You're going to go to war and let's see a finish. You know, maybe second, maybe late third round. But I'm looking forward to a finish, and then whatever it takes. It could be jiu-jitsu, it could be a submission, could be a knockout, it could be a TKO, or whatever it is. I'm looking forward to finishing Jorge Masvidal at UFC 287. Jon Jones believes Francis Ngannou didn't believe in himself in regards to fighting him. Speaking to RMC Sports, Jon said, "I don't think I deserve any criticism. I'm here. Francis had the opportunity to face me and opted out of the opportunity. If anyone should be criticized, it's Francis Ngannou. If I'm correct, he was offered the biggest contract in heavyweight history. He had the opportunity to be the guy to dethrone me. He didn't believe in himself. Francis didn't believe in himself. He wasn't willing to gamble on himself." Jon continued, "I felt bad for the fans. I know that would have been a massive fight for the fans. People from all around the world would have loved to see that event, and I'm not counting it out. I could see Francis going and fighting in boxing and doing whatever he's going to do. I think he's always going to be welcome back to the UFC. That's always going to be a big, big fight, and I'll be ready for it." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Francis Ngannou allegedly requesting $30 million for one fight. The first one's from Real2606. It says, "Everybody says Dana is greedy AF, and it's surely very true. But damn, Francis has some of that greed in him as well." The second one's from Articulated Doom. It says, "Francis, it's not about the money. Also, Francis, pay me 30 mil if you want me to fight." And the final one's from Jim the Legend. It says, "Francis saying it's not about the money and then having this come out is great." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.